welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. Today is day 4 and 5 of my voluntary 15-day isolation. So I have a couple videos that I've put together for Saturday, and then Sunday was just a really quiet day. I don't know about you guys, what religion you are or aren't, but for me, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and so they had asked us for it's been a month now that they've said just no people getting together, like over 10 people. And so we haven't been to church for a while. Our Sabbath day was really pretty quiet. Yep. We just studied together and family, and that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, your Sabbath. As far as the videos go, I had a video that I had been planning to release earlier during that little 4-week hiatus I had, and it just is a doll opening, and then this and so I just smashed it together with this next video of cleaning up the doll. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and tomorrow we'll be sewing for that doll. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. It's a really cute little Sweet Sue. Actually, she's a big Sweet Sue. She's a huge Sweet Sue. She's a 24-inch Sweet Sue, but she's cool. So let's get started. Hey, welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. Today I have another vintage find from shopgoodwill.com, and this is huge. We're not even in the picture. I'm gonna open it, and you guys, I've been waiting to pull this out, so I can't wait. This is supposed to be a big, huge walker doll. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's kind of like mold. We're gonna have to pop her in the wash, but let's take her out of the plastic. That's definitely mold. I'm going to keep her in the plastic, actually, until we can wash her. Here she is. Really pretty little doll. Still has some of her curls in the back there with her wig, her dress, and I think that when, they walk. Okay, see, I'm moving her legs, and it moves her head. That's cool. That's what a walker doll does. Well, and her little arms move. Oh, good. She's got little panties on. She has a nice, pretty silk little dress. We'll wash that up, and let's see. Okay, yeah, she's ball jointed. Well, that is nice. She does seem to have some brown spots all over her, and she seems to have some mold or mildew going on, so we're not gonna leave her out of the plastic long. I gotta get her cleaned up right away. But what a cute little doll she is, isn't she? She is an American character doll, is what her head says. Isn't that sweet? I just love her. We're gonna clean her up, and we'll show her again on one of our videos where she's nice and cleaned up, at least to a degree. Yep. Oh, what a pretty little face she's got. And I'm kind of excited because her walking thing works. Her mechanism for walking. That's awesome. All right. That was my giant package for today. You never know what kind of stuff we're gonna find at Carol's Current Obsession. Hey everybody, welcome to Carol's Current Obsession. I have something fun today. Well, 2 things actually. That would be 4. Anyway, I have 2 things today that are really fun. I got a vintage doll here that I've purchased from Goodwill, and I have a doll that I'm gonna show you how to clean. She's a composition doll, so let's get started. This one, yes, I cut it and looked at her already, you guys. It was terrible, but here she is. I have only peeked at the top of her head, so let's have a look here. So this is the doll. Some people think these dolls are creepy, but I really, really like them. I think they're cool. She's in pretty good condition. Wow. Her clothes are in poor condition, but let's check her legs. Yeah, that's pretty good. And her hands. Got all of her hands. We'll do an undress and see what she's like underneath. Looks like she's got a little wool hat that she came with some kind of feather decoration, and it looks to be a handmade little outfit here she's got on. Now these vintage clothes are pretty cool, and I think they can be washed and refurbished, but we'll also make her some new stuff and show you that. Safety pinned with her dress on here. It's kind of the way I roll sometimes. Don't want to put the snaps on because I'm lazy. Cute little dress she has though. Look at that. It's like got a little bib on it or something, and it's made of very stiff cotton cheesecloth kind of a fabric. Stuff you usually, I would think, use for underneath slips to hold them out. Maybe this is just lawn gone bad. I don't know. Oh, that's her little old dress, which is kind of cute to refurbish that. Somebody has put a new body kind of thing on her because she's pretty old. Her box in there doesn't work anymore. But look at, she's in pretty good condition. I'm gonna say that's really good condition. And the wires are still there good. She's in excellent condition for an old doll. And look at her cute little face again. How sweet is that? I love that. Very cute. And she has sleep eyes, so she can be asleep. Alright, very, very nice. Okay, and we're gonna make some clothes for her and show her on a future video, but right now, I don't know if you remember this doll, but she had mold on her. Well, she's one of a 24-inch walker doll, and she had some mold on her, so we are gonna clean her off today. She's a very pretty doll, but she's really dirty. I'm gonna show you guys how to clean a composition doll. I don't know if you can see it, but she has got terrible, disgusting dirt or mold or something all over her. We're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna show you how. Alright, so you can see the mold on her leg, and she's got a little crazing going on and stuff. So I'm gonna show you how to clean her up. This is just some cotton rags, like a t-shirt. Wrap it around our fingers here. So we've got our fingers all wrapped around, and we are going to get our wood filler. Okay, it's Elmer's wood filler, and this works really well. You just get a little bit of it on there, and you start wiping her down. Oh boy. And that just takes it right off. A little bit more on. And this fills in the cracks too, so it cleans off and fills in the cracks. And you might be worried about it taking the paint off, but it doesn't actually. It doesn't take the paint off at all, so it's a good product to do. And you might say, well, how are you wiping it on? You know, I don't know that it's so much that it's wiping it on as it safely rubs it off. And, you know, maybe if soft scrub didn't have bleach in it or something, you could use something similar to that. But this is just using a little bit of abrasiveness, I think, of the wood filler. And I think that's why it works. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's why it works. It's just like the abrasiveness of it makes it better. But it cleans it up and shines it up, and you end up with a doll that looks brand new. So, and it does take a little bit of elbow grease, but you know, us doll people, we're not afraid of a little bit of elbow grease, are we? So, okay, I just want to show you the difference now in those legs. Check that out. And you can see how nice it shines her up. And look, the paint, you can see the little bit of rosiness at her knee now, which she did not have before. So let's get this leg. I'll show you how that works on that one. And when you do this, you're going to be just amazed. You're going to be like, wow, this is such a great idea. And this doesn't have any solvent in it or anything like that. And you can see how awesome she looks. I'm just going to show you. That's amazing, isn't it? It just cleaned her up so nicely. We're going to try some more of her. Your stuff is a little dry. You can spritz a little water in there, but you don't want to get your composition dolls wet. That's the big no-no. Now, I've heard of some people using Goop, which is an automotive hand cleaner, but again, I wouldn't use that on a composition doll. Maybe a plastic doll would be good, but not a composition. Now, some people even use a little bit of a damp fabric and a little bit of cleaner. I am personally not comfortable with putting a cleaner on it. Plus, the wood filler fills in all the little cracks and the crazing and everything. So let's have a look at her face and see how we're gonna do that. I don't know if you can see, but her whole body looks shinier and new and pretty. Now, I haven't done both of her arms yet, but I want to show you how good this does on the face. It is really just amazing. And you don't want it too wet and you don't want it too dry. So it should be the consistency of like Play-Doh. Let's have a look at her face. Oh, can you see this? This wig is pretty gross, but yeah, we're just gonna take this. I'm gonna scrub her head. Can you see the difference there already? I mean, that is just amazing. Keep at it. Look at her ear. Her ear's even cleaning up. Oh, you just scrub it on her face. Look at that. It just brings her rosy cheeks right out, doesn't it? Look at that. Let me get a little bit more of our wood filler. Don't get it on her eyelashes. That's not a good idea. She looks so much better. She's starting to really shine, isn't she? Now, we'll need toothpicks to clean out on her face. Dig that off right there. And it does take some elbow grease. But if you're willing to put the elbow grease in, man, that just cleaned her right up. And you'll notice it didn't take off the paint. In fact, now her ear has a little bit of that blush showing through, where it didn't before. Yeah, so we're gonna keep working on her, and I will show you when she's done. Look at how nasty that is. We're gonna clean that up next. Okay, now this doll has got a bad hair situation. So I'm probably gonna take her hair off and put a new wig on her. This wasn't visible before because she was so nasty, but see on the back of her you can see where it says American character doll. Alright, now you may have gotten a little too excited, or maybe you got too much going on, and you'll notice that maybe you got a dry streak somewhere. All you gotta do is buff it off. So if you think, oh no, I've just ruined the doll, you haven't. Buff it off. I like to leave things original if possible, but in the case of her wig, it's pretty nasty. On these dolls, if you peel up their wig, you'll notice that they have a lot of glue, but it's a really dry and brittle thing. So you just kind of peel it off. It's kind of gross, so yeah. I got a little towel here underneath her rag, actually. But this is so gross. It's like just falling off. And then we're just gonna scrub her head with the stuff, and then we're gonna get her a new wig. And you can see largely where some of her problem has come. This metal piece here that plugs the head has gone rusty. And then we're just gonna do our last little bit of wood filler on her head, and we can start getting her ready to be beautiful again. We're just gonna rub this on. Now when I have grandbabies to play with this doll, that's why I didn't want to leave this wig on. You don't want them to play with that kind of a wig. Now look at how great that's looking. That's much, much better. Okay, so now we're ready to start sewing. And this is the only thing I included in sewing because, yeah, it was taking a long time. Hey everybody! Alright, here we have the final installment of the American Character Doll Saga. Woohoo! Okay, she's all cleaned up and beautiful. Her head's all painted in the wood filler so that a wig can sit on it, and I wanted to actually be able to change her wig, so I am not rubber cementing her wig on. Let's get her wig on. I have this fun wig. Okay, it's a size 13. I actually have to hold her down to do this. Let's smooth her hair back in here. There she is with her pretty little wig. Kind of like this wig. It's a pretty little wig. Made some bloomers for her. We're going to put those on. And I already stuck her sandals on because they were a stinker to put on. Stick her bloomers. Or as my friend Jay calls them, her, what does she say, the naughty Nicky Knocky Knockers or something like that. Nicky Knocky Knocky Knockers. Can't remember. Sorry Jay, I just butchered it. Okay, well, there they are, her knickers. Here's a little red dress that I made for her. It has polka dots. Stick this on her. And yeah, I haven't put the snaps or buttons on it yet, so I'm just gonna do a little pin on the back. Alright, here she is in her little polka dot dress. Let's see, back her up. There we go. Her little red polka dot dress. Kind of fun. And then we have her little pinafore that we made. Well, I made. It was we, Kimosabi. So it's her little pinafore. I just have to tie it up here. Here she is in the pinafore. It's kind fun. And there's the back. The little knickers underneath. Neener Nicky no-nos. Nicky na-nos. Knicker nanny no-nos. I don't know what they is. Oh, Jay, you're going to have to teach me that one. Nicky na-noos. Nicky na-ners. And then we have this little hat to put on her. Okay. There she is. All ready to go. That was kind of fun. And she does have little sandals to go with. And there she is. And the fun part, boop, 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 boop. Her legs work, her little walking mechanism. Let's say hi. How you doing? Such a pretty little doll, isn't she? I just think she's a pretty, pretty little doll. Yeah, I kind of like that. Didn't she clean up nice from moldy and nasty and her hair falling out and her face and her legs all nasty, dirty? And now, pretty little vintage doll. Okay, alright, thanks everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed our little journey of cleaning up a vintage doll. I think she is a Sweet Sue. Somebody said she might be something else, so if you have an idea if she's something other than a Sweet Sue, let me know. Thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and come on back. And I hope everybody's well and safe with this coronavirus. Take care. Bye-bye.